Welcome guys. Last video we have derived some root finding methods such as the Newton-Raphson method, false position method, bisection method, and the secant method. And we are going to see some examples of the Newton-Raphson method today. So we have seen that in the last video. Suppose the initial case xi is given, then we know the function f of x, so we can calculate the f of xy. So xi given f of xy. So as we see in the Newton-Raphson method, we can draw the tangent from this given point, and if that tangent, if we extend that tangent, then it crosses the x-axis, and it is the improved estimate of the root, and we denote that by xi plus 1, and we derived the formula to how to calculate the xi plus 1 by using the slope point formula equation of the line, and the formula comes out to be xi plus 1 is equal to xi minus f of xi upon f dash of xi. So here f of x is given e raised to minus x minus x. So we can calculate the f dash x, and it comes out to be e raised to minus x minus 1. If we put this in above formula, then the formula reduces to f of x put e raised to minus xi minus xi divided by e raised to minus xi minus 1. Now for I is equal to 0, we have given x naught is equal to 0, x1 is equal to x naught minus e raised to minus x naught minus x naught upon minus e raised to minus x naught minus 1. Put the value of x naught, we get 0 minus e raised to minus 0 minus 0 divided by minus e raised to minus 0 minus 1 is equal to minus 1 upon minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, and that is 0.5. For the second step, that is for I is equal to 1, formula becomes x2 is equal to x1 minus e raised to minus x1 minus x1 upon minus e raised to minus x1 minus 1. So we have calculated x1 is equal to 0.5. Put that 0.5 in the above in this equation. 0.5 minus 0.5 divided by minus e raised to 0.5 minus 1, and if we solve, x2 comes out to be 0.56631. Okay. Similarly, for third step, that is for I is equal to 2, we have x2 is equal to 0.56631. We can write x3 is equal to x2 minus e raised to minus x2 minus x2 divided by minus e raised to minus x2 minus 1. Put the x2 value, that is 0.56631 minus e raised to minus 0.56631 minus 0.56631 divided by minus e raised to minus 0.56631 minus 1 Then x3 comes out to be 0.5671436165. Now for fourth step, that is for I is equal to 3, x3 is equal to 0.5671436165. How can we write x4? x4 is equal to x3 minus a raised to minus x3 divided by e raised to minus x3 minus 1. Put x3 value, that is 0.56714365 minus e raised to 0.56714365 minus 0.56714365 and divided by minus e raised to minus 0.56714365 minus 1, and x4 comes out to be 0.56714390, and stop the iteration when the estimated root values that are nearly same or it is not changing too much. Then the stop equation, and this is your answer to the root, and that is your final answer in the Newton-Raphson method. Okay, so we will move to the second example. So value of the root in the above question is 0.56743290. So this is the root of the above equation. Newton-Raphson method gives only one root of the equation. If it has the multiple root, it only gives only one root. This point we have to remember. Then this is the another example that is mostly asked on the Newton-Raphson method in the GATE exam or another competitive exam. So here the iteration is given x1 plus xn plus 1 is equal to half xn plus r of xn, and they have asked this iteration is used for which of these four options. So we can calculate. So as we saw in the above example, when we stop the iteration, when the estimated root are nearly same, that is x3 and x4 in this case are nearly same. Okay, I will change the color and show you. Okay, look at that. Here x3 and x4 are nearly same. Then we stop the iteration. So similarly in this case, when we say that this iteration is converging, when xn plus 1 is equal to xn, in that case we can say that the iteration is converges to the solution. So we can put this condition for convergence. So we can put this condition in above and calculate the answer. So let's see. So put xn plus 1 is equal to xn. So half xn plus r of xn. 2xn is equal to xn plus r of xn, which is equal to xn is equal to r of xn, or xn is equal to square root of r. So from here we can see that This iteration is used to calculate the square root of the number. So answer will be this. So these are the two types of questions generally asked in the competitive exam. We will discuss some more information about Newton-Raphson method in the next video, which is depends on the order of convergence. When will the Newton-Raphson method converges fast, and in which cases it will not converge. So we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.